Lovely.
Hi, Mike.
Hello, good afternoon, or good evening to you, or good good morning.
No,
What
it's
time
good
of the
after I
day?
know. I'm just going to turn off this. I didn't realize you were sending one, so I'm going to just turn off my request there. Okay, perfect. Let me
Okay.
just put the camera on here. Not that I'm pretty today, but anyways, you're always so dressed up, Mike. I admire you.
Thank you. Well, it's always a pleasure because I have had another meeting, what I would
Sure.
like to explain to you probably, but yes, I'm waiting for your questions and for your what you would like to ask me. Sorry, I did send to you yesterday an email because Terry wanted to discuss with you, and of course
Yeah.
with Andrew as well. And then we have received an email today from Andrew saying that everything is will be left with you. I know how this passing
No,
everything
that's
to
okay.
Andrew.
Yeah, and unfortunately today I was backed up with a little bit, but I'm glad he picked up the call, picked up the phone, and thank you, and I appreciate that you
Yes,
were on there too, so we don't have to go through a few minutes of figuring out
yes,
what we
absolutely,
both know.
absolutely.
So one of my
So,
questions, Mike, yeah,
please.
yeah, I want to. Okay, so I think I understand what Terry is driving towards, and again, if I take a step back and think about this, I'm thinking, wow, it's an overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. It's a huge, huge endeavor. I can just see what he's trying to do, and that's fantastic. I need to have a little bit more meat off the bone to be able to articulate this to with Andrew. They'll just have those conversations, but also the key software here, the technology that Tara was talking about was NewShield, and I want to get them into a meeting with both of you as soon as possible. But I
Of
need
course.
something to be able to talk to them about because honestly, if I approach them with what what I now come to understand, they'll think I'm coming from the moon itself, right? Because this is so far beyond not their capabilities, but from what their day to day is. I mean, they deal with major financial institutions, but goes well beyond that. So I really need to know if you've got any two-page white paper explain or something of what this backbone is so that
All
I can
right.
then,
Okay.
yeah, and
Right. Yes,
then,
please, please. No, it's making me laughing because it's using the term of backbone. Well, I know, I understand it. It's a very strange name. I will call it different, but please continue. Sorry.
yeah, well, no, I'm only saying backbone because that's what we've talked internally. Whatever you're putting it, because I need to go to them and say, guys, I want you to attend a meeting with me. It's a serious meeting. I'm going to let them know Andrew's going to be there, and you two gentlemen, and we're being asked to participate with them at the engineering level at the beginning and then forward. And that's what I want to say. But they're going to say, okay, what is this? Well, that's what I need. Just something that can give them enough depth to say, oh, okay, let's have the meeting. I mean, I can explain, and Andrew can explain to what we know, but they're going to come back with more questions that we'll even have answers. So the quicker I get them to a meeting with you, the better. I just want that first hook, as they say, Mike.
Fantastic.
So
Right. Okay. Let's starting with the backbone.
yep,
As you know, already right all over around the world, all this connection, all the internet, some
yep,
of the internet, some of the connection, they're running through the towers, they're running through the satellites. I will give you just a small example. Okay, you have mobile phones for satellites for actually running, and we have connection on mobile phone. Yeah.
yep,
Now the towers and the satellites will be going to be redundant.
yes.
Okay, so when this is happen, how would you have connection? And how would you explain? So what they've done and what we have done in our technology, we have the invention of the backbone. What is the invention of the backbone? It is the network, is the trunk. I will say it like that. It's a new trunk. It's a new seed. It's a new plant. What is growing? So every single company coming to it. So when the satellites will hit a lot of problems already, it has been. I will give you an example. China has got 32 satellites who actually they are redundant out in the sky due to the fact they cannot retrieve them, they cannot send people to repair them because the cost of it is going over crazy. So what they're trying to do now, they're trying to pursue to making a new invention to destroy the satellites up as debris or whatever it has happened in the sky. Now, we have been talking all the time and we explained to you, you know, how our network is will be working. How is the mesh, the ground living mesh will be working?
Yep.
So this is the new trunk, what it will be. So it's that new trunk, the new
Trunk. Yep.
backbone. So every single company to be running smoothly and not to be paused in anything what they're working. Beginning with the banks, hospital, the data, what is very important to you, you already will be attached to the new backbone. What is a clean backbone with not redundancy problem, with nothing, what it's already happening. So every single company, every single aspect of factories or any say dealers or anything, you do need to have that network permanently, not to be, you know, have a blackout. What do? Blackout is coming, you will not have electricity, you will not have, you know, to transmit what you need. There will be
Yeah.
everything
The
will be backed up,
infrastructure is
the
down. Yeah.
infrastructure will be down.
Yeah.
This is what we're coming. This is what we say. This is our backbone. The backbone will be continually alive due to the fact that our uh, nodes, actually, our I call them nodes. Terry is calling them agents because he's changed the term, but I will call him agent as well. Every single agent, what we will have, and what I will have to say to you, they will not be just on the road. Okay, these agents will be planted everywhere, underwater, oceans, and we're coming into that as well, on the road, mountain, and everything. So what happened? You will have a simple node, what is will be planted right in the middle, somewhere up, where it's a massive tower, okay? And it's redundant, this is not working. So that's the only one. It's a bit planting over there. This is what we say. Through our technology, we bring in jobs as well. And the same time for the humanitarian people. Putting one over there on the top of the mountain, and then putting one lower, and then we're putting up further and further or around the country to
Yep.
have connection. When that agent it's alive, as Terry did explain to you, the movement of the earth, what it's recharging permanently, that agent
Yes. Yes.
will connect with another agent, will connect with another agent, will connect with another agent. So the backbone, how we calling it, what is this strange term? I don't know why it's been using, but this is how it's been in the technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did say it's just like a spine to me, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But you got just a few ribs, you know, you have the ribs. But when I'm saying a backbone, every single branch, I will say from that backbone, from that trunk, it's a new life.
Yes.
Okay, so this is, I'm talking about the companies. Every single company will be
Country,
connecting to a
companies, whatever.
country's company,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
security. We can talking about the military side, we can
Right.
talking about the company side, we can talking hospitals, we can talk lots of things, and we can talk about the roads, about the vehicles, the transport, the aeroplane. This is how big it is. So I have had some questions today because I say I have had a question from NATO. I have had a meeting with the NATO gentleman, actually from the Romanian country. Romania, we know it is a NATO. Recently, like we talked recently, it has been
Yep.
the tragic. This is why they wanted us to contact with me again today. We've been discussing about 3.5 hours to going through everything, and now we will have another meeting with a few of the generals, with a few professor universities, and I would like, with all my respect towards you and towards Andre, because this is
Yep.
when we're starting already to work and we're attracting, so people are coming to us, like he
Yes.
said, I will need to use your technology. And I asked him clearly, why do you need our technology for? You know, our technology has got 3 points. One is the safety and the security of the country. Second is the military, and the third is the humanity. How do we do that? Like I mentioned that previously to you, every single country needs to be safe. They cannot wait for your neighbor to come to help you. When like what's happened with the uh, last incident into Romania. I explained to him today because he want to know how is that mesh will working. How, it's nothing secretly about that. And I explained to him, you will have an HQ base where you're coordinating absolutely everything. I don't need to control it. You have the key. And when I'm talking about key, we use the term in key because every single country will have their own security. The only things what it will happen, this security, it will be by informed the next country or the next country if something happen. This is why there will be a mesh continuously to every single country so they can control them own any private intelligence, anything to do with the humanity, the business, but they will be protected because that nodes will, like I say, creating a mesh over the country.
Yeah,
So when whatever a plane will try to come through the space, through the fly above your country,
yeah.
they will be
Your
informed.
airspace.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
who we are, we know what, and why it's that, because then this company will be attached to one of these routes, to one of this branch, and you don't need to control it because that immediately you will know who that plane it will be because this
yes,
is they will know where it's going from and we will be informed because that's going information is going the plane number 00 we know that is going across where Italy, France, Germany, and then it's going to USA. We know that if a plane or company or a scammer, because I will put them all together, will try to enter the space or they try to enter the country and it is not registered with that, of course, he will be immediately announced to turn around and go where he's coming from. He will not have the right of going through. I will just say what happened to Romania. That explosion and that drone who came over there, I say to you
right,
previously, it's just very, it's very interesting because it just flew somewhere into a building with not being controlled. The Romania, I say to them, we got the NATO, we got the United States base, military base there to the Black Sea. They
right.
couldn't find it through the radar. They
Yeah,
got massive satellite dishes.
yes,
They put it up on the mountain, but they never thought about, and this is a very simple information why I told them. You never thought that the drones were going about 2 meters above the water
yes,
by
yes.
not being detected. And what happened? They've been controlled from the Russian HQ, whatever it is, that could be just 2 or 3 people. They will have a drones of 20 drones over there. They have put the data on there, where is going from to where. Oh, let's go making a game. Right, press the button. One of them, you can't control it because he's not under control. The data, they probably don't have any data there. It's just been programmed to go to another place, just to make it a bit of stir. This is
Right.
why Mr. Putin jumped so high and say clearly, give me a proof. Show me because that drone is being Russian drone. He's been
Yeah.
very nasty about that.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
the connection, what I did say to them, for any security reason, a drone or anything want to cross the line, our agents, the moment what you got that mesh around the world, around the country, they will know where they're coming from. They will not have a time to go and to hit the point because our security and our information, they will be all ready to go and targeted them to
So
take
can I
them
ask?
down.
Let me ask you a question, Mike. So
Please.
I get, Terry was saying that everybody has to be part of that, but let me just give an example.
Yeah,
Let's call North Korea, okay? Because
yeah,
they're one of the darkest countries in the world, right? When I say darkest, meaning, offline,
I
whatever.
understand. Yeah.
So if they're not part of this, okay, as I say, they didn't join, okay? And you say you're going to be able to track them in the space in the Philippines as an example. How can you track something that isn't part of the network?
Well, because this security system, what we have, will detecting, like I say, notes the agents are not working just simple to detect as a fly or anything. These
Right.
agents are made to detect anything. So when I'm saying anything, a big part, we're talking about underground, not just in the soil, but underwater,
Yes.
for
Yes.
submarines, for anything what is specifically they shouldn't be in the water. The same with the nodes. They will be detecting anything what is up there, and they will try to interact. Wait, now another solution. Our technology could have a mega power destroyer automatically, something what it will be trying to enter any area what is supposed not to be. Again, if the Korean don't want to be in this, and we probably don't want to have them in there,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
okay, or neither China, because yeah, everyone trying to be very good friends with China at the moment because we know the situation, right? We don't want to be friends. Yeah, I want to be friends with him so we can support humanity in China because we still know in the back of the curtains in China there are very much people who are suffering. I'm very good
Right.
friend with somebody. It is Dr. Johnny Hon. He is in the
Okay.
government. Okay, I'm dealing with him. So if are you
No,
okay
no,
with
I was just one second. I was just going to turn on the fan. It's getting warm. You remember how you told me it was so hot there? Well, it's
Yes,
now
yeah.
that hot here.
Okay.
Okay, so one sec. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Go ahead. Yep.
So our really on the perspective of the secrets working with every single country into the Europe and USA and United Kingdom and Norway on every single country who want to be protected. This is what we bring in the notes. If they all wanted to, the only thing what they will not have is this, they will not have the military secret, the military part.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Because the
Yeah. So
military
that
is
makes
very
sense.
important for us. We know there've been so many issues with it. And if they will perform with their new rockets and they knew anything like that, our technologies will be detected in the moment to actually would reach an attitude of the sky, because that's what we say. We don't control just underwater at 10,000 meter. We can do that
Up to space. Right.
up to the
So
space. And
so
they
I
will,
guess when I'm
sorry,
thinking of when I'm thinking of the nodes, the way you're describing it, or agents, what I'm thinking of, again, I'm gonna just go back to North Korea. So North
please.
Korea has no nodes. So when you made the statement that you're not going to know when they hit their target, you're going to know well before that. But how would you know that if it was coming from central North Korea if there's no nodes? How would you know it left their place? There's no nodes there to talk to. Or are you saying the nodes in space will pick up everything without having a node in, say, that particular area? Is that correct?
So as long we still have the satellites up in the
Right.
sky,
Okay. It's
like we
just
say, we
okay.
already have the satellites. What it's about 39 satellites. What it will be with
Right.
Lockheed Martin. The last one is probably you just saw it has been put up.
Yeah.
It was there was the GPS 3,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, F1.
Yeah.
They will detect it, and at the moment when they will not working anymore, our connection will be from down the ground, right above the
Gotcha.
mesh.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
when
Now
you
I
say
understand.
they, how do we detect if something will be going to send a rocket? Now, every single country, this is what we have to make an agreement of protection for every single country. Yeah. This is why we put the technology in every single country. As long we can go right to the border with
Right.
Korea, with Korea, like I say, we already working with South Korea.
Right. Right.
Okay. So
Okay.
if they,
Yeah.
because they wanted, they know why.
Yeah.
They wanted the technology. They wanted, to be sure they will not be attacked. So by those, they will know exactly where that rocket want to be to go, and it will be
Yeah. No,
destroyed.
yeah.
Actually, the
Yeah.
military will know because this is I'm talking about the military side. The HQ, who is 24/7 watching
Yes.
every single movement of the military at the moment, it's just making through the satellites and Google and G space, or whatever they call it.
Right.
Well, with our technology will be exactly like the TV. They will watch it permanently. Nothing will be coming through the sky. Nothing will be coming through the sea. If anything coming through, like I say to you, they're coming through the water. Our nodes, they will not know where these nodes will be put because they are not massive nodes, so you can stay in tracking them. No, they will be have numbers, they will be done, and they will be made with professional or military, and they will be distributed and put it in the ground where by the movement on the sea, anything, they will be recharging themselves, and at the same time they will send any single, they will detect. If we say, I will say a very simple situation. We have a car on the road. The car will detect with 100 miles that it's a storm over there, or we have an accident over there, and it will telling us, right, do not go over there. This is the other route to make it easy. The same with the node or the agent in the water. They will already detect that submarine, which they will know what submarine is because it's
Yes.
Russian, because it's Chinese. But immediately the signal, what it will become, it will be going to the HQ. This is, I'm
Right.
talking military power.
Right. I
And they
understand.
will know. So everything know because they will be going. The sea is splitting up. It's another country. It's another country. Other country will want that as well. Because why? By protecting one single country who own part of the sea, like France, I will say, they immediately they will want to say, right, I need that for myself. How do we
Right.
connect together? How do I letting you know? This is when it's coming to say working NATO and the allies. Every single NATO of allies, they will be informed. So this is my country. I'm protecting my country first. Okay, my country is
Yeah.
here. I detected that. So make sure. So they will inform the another military base. Say we have the number F5 or the F-35. I will talking about the new planes. Put it there. Say this is one what is going through. He's not registered with us. He's a spy. So immediately they will be sending messages to them by them to reaction, to react to it and say, hold on a bit. They found us, how they found us, because that's what they did the first thing. How will they find us? They trying so much to use magnets, to use all sorts of things to bounce the signal away from them.
Yeah.
Our
Oh no, I get
signal,
it. The stealth aspect of these planes and so on. So it's going to be interesting because obviously this is your Terry and the American government initiative. So if they don't allow certain militaries or any other military other than their own to use it, I'm going to be interested
Gordon,
and engage the reaction.
I tell you what, I am the type of person who I believe in what I say because I
Yeah,
see the work. It's
yeah,
been studied. It has been
yeah,
made, and every single. I talk with the UAE. I talk.
yeah.
I would like to share something with you, but of course, I know there will be. Well, I really would like to talk with you about as well. Um, every single country who we talk with, and they wanted us.
Hmm.
They know why, because every single country are looking for protecting their own country.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah,
so a country who will not want that to take in part on it, it's against others. If you want
oh,
to protect
absolutely.
if
Yeah,
you want to protect yourself, it's just up to you. But do not cry when you will be attacked by other country. I will say like Korea and everything. I'm talking about other area, but the same on this side in Europe. I talked with the Moldavian country recently because I
yes.
speak their language, and I talk with them because they are very concerned. They
Oh,
are
I'm
very
sure they
concerned,
are.
and they say to us clearly, what will happen if Putin decided now to attack us? We have Romania, right? And how easy was a drone to go to Romania? It's in a few minutes, this is there, okay? Because that's
Exactly.
very close. The same with Poland. Look what happened to Poland. So
Yes.
every single country in the Europe side,
Yes.
they will want that. And why they will want that? Because at first, the technology, the network, the hospitals, and this is why you coming now in. You are controlling the data. You probably, I
Yes.
don't know. I haven't put yet the video up because I've been working to a video, a very important video. I would like you to watch it. I did want to send it to you, but I think it was too long and I couldn't, so I have it to playing with it. But I will putting up on the LinkedIn. It's on the X already because we like to see Mr.
Mike, why don't you do you have a OneDrive, a cloud drive, or something of that nature? Because what I do in those cases, I set up a file and only people I invite can see it.
Okay, yeah.
So
No,
or
I
you
have
can
that,
do it.
so I will do that to have that just to share with you, with
Yeah,
the people
yeah.
who are
And if you want, we can share it to Andrew or whoever we decide
absolutely.
at that point in time.
Well,
Yeah,
just
I
with
do that
people
all
who
the
I'm
time.
working because when
Right.
we're working with the people, I want to share with them what our work is like and what we're doing, and we're putting just small information up to the LinkedIn because lots of people do looking and they're very interested. Lots of
Yes.
connection. I'm not trusting LinkedIn. I will not say it's a professional
Mhm.
100%, but I know a certain people who want it to see
Yes.
it. And
Yes.
I got a couple of investors who they really would like to be in contact with me. I say to them, I would like to have a Zoom meeting. If you're refusing a Zoom meeting because I'm a human being and I would like to see a human being, then you will have to make the decision to invite me, or I will inviting you over here to UK. You come to up to London, we meet. It's just no
So,
problem. And now again, coming back to that side, I say about this investors who they're looking for. Some of them they want to be the owner. They're trying them to use it for themselves. No, it's impossible because we are not made this technology to be just for one person.
right.
This technology is made as for the human, for the country to be protected on every single state. I talked with you previously rapes, kidnaps. This is I'm talking about the private life or every day, single day people are
Absolutely.
going through. We got the hospital, how to be, how quick. You got people who actually could have a heart attack, people who can have a brain damage, an accident. This is what we're trying to use in the technology to help people. They so to be able to survive and
Right.
to escape from what it is, not particularly for the war when we're talking about the missions and the military and the drones,
It's
this is what we will be talking because that will be it's some more powerful. I say to him, to the gentleman today, his name is Surin. Uh, I say to him, with all that power, what you got in Romania at the moment, you got the NATO is there. They got the massive dishes, and that came through the sky and that came straight to Romania. And it's like, what happened if that drone was going into a public space where people was out have a dinner, eating,
yeah.
enjoying a drink and everything? It will be that it will be absolutely disaster. So how I say to me, how do we do that to stop that? Like, well, I have to go through a very long story to you to tell you exactly how that will be working. I say to him, look, you have the DC control, so you got your headquarter. Our technology is implanted over there. Then you have all the drones and you have the mesh, the ground and on the top. When another country is like Ukraine at the moment, I'm just giving an example. So they
Yeah.
coming
No, no,
through
that's fine.
Ukraine
Yeah.
and then they go into Moldova or coming to Moldova, coming to Ukraine. Or it's going by the sea. The nodes that will be detecting because they are not recognized. So
Right.
if they were so prepared, that's why I say to the gentleman today, if you are so prepared and they say they saw that drone but never took action, why? Because
Yeah.
they don't have the technology.
They-
They don't have the technology. They say they stay and looking at the drone coming and kill people. Well, with our technology, well, I will argue completely. They will be detecting before they will come in the entry place. And a
You're
drone,
giving, yeah, yeah, you give them the visibility at the time where it's most important. That's, by the way, that's what I say about my technology. Uh, like there's so many technologies out there, but they stop. They're missing the part where I'm in the, and you're giving them. So I say preparedness and readiness. I can apply it to the same thing. Your technology prepares them so that when something just gets triggered, then you're ready for them, right?
and yeah,
You could, yeah, and that's really what it's about. It's about being prepared and then able to deal with it before it becomes damaging. So,
this
yeah.
gentleman who is an ex-general of the army,
Mhm.
he is absolutely, how to say that? He's angry about
Yeah,
what
I do.
happened. And I say to him clearly, you don't need to be angry. I know it is hurtful. It is really powerful to see that your country, it has been not once, not twice, not three times, but four times, and many other things happen
Yeah,
to that country that you're not secure.
yeah.
And how do we?
You can bring that down to the human level. Let me give you an example. You're at home with your wife, you're asleep, or even having dinner. In Canada, it's getting bad. people will break down the door while you're having dinner and
Oh
they'll
my
rob you
goodness.
and they will hurt you. Now, not as bad as the US, but it's coming because, by the way, we call it um, uh, crime tourism.
Hmm.
Plane loads
Yeah.
are coming from South America and Romania, by the way.
Oh my
Interesting. They
goodness
come
me.
here and they're coming as what they call crime tourists. They come in here, they go and do all kinds of things, and they jump back on a plane with all the jewelry they stole. And before anybody knows it, they're back in Romania or India or wherever.
Well,
So I guess what I was saying is this: the reason why he's so angry is the vulnerability you feel after something like that. And
yeah,
as a human being, I know people that have sold their house immediately, never went back to their house. They feel too vulnerable. And that's kind of
absolutely.
what he's feeling for his
Well, this is
country.
what we coming in, you coming as well. And why is that? Because you by collecting the data and our technology together, I would like to say something. You did say if that's coming to the humanity. Yes. And I will say that with open heart. Why? When I mentioned to you last time about children being kidnapped,
Right.
how would you
Right.
find them? They're taking days to be found. They will not know what they will wearing and what they will be not wearing because every kidnapper or anything will check that child. The first thing what they will do,
Absolutely.
take the watch from them, take the phone away from them, take everything, not just and throw it away because they will not knowing, and this is what it will becoming the biggest probably. I shouldn't say, but it will be to be a biggest secret of how protecting humanity will be, because by that stamp, what I did mention to you previously, they will not be
Yes.
visible. Okay.
Yes.
And then if something like that happen, an alert of the family, the parents, they will be the first one to know because they have the code. They will have that specifically information about their child. It's like today you're looking at the phone, where is my child? Or is there? But if the phone it has been stolen, or if the phone that will be going, that will be disappear. Okay, they're
I
throwing it.
totally agree. I totally
How
agree.
do you
Yeah.
follow him further on?
Yeah.
Again, this is what the technology is coming. That child will be stamped. It's not a stamp like to control their life. It's you can have that till the age 16, 17, 18 if you want to. But for every single human, it is great to have it. Why? If I have a heart, like I explained, I have a heart attack. If I will have a brain damage, I will have an accident. I am somewhere in the woodlands or somewhere in the jungle. Nobody knows where I am. How can I take a contact with somebody?
No, I agree. I agree. I told you, I think the last first call, I talked to my children about it's illegal in Canada and the US. I wanted to put a chip in under behind their
Yes, yes,
ear.
you did say.
It's illegal though,
Well,
right?
that's what people talking about cheap. That's it's scary for people. It's
Oh, it
like
is. It is. Yeah.
uh what's his name? Another multimillionaire. I think it's
You don't
I
mean
forgot.
uh, uh, the guy
It's
with all the kids, a monk, or sorry,
I
uh,
forgot. Not
X, the
Elon
guy that
Musk.
owns X,
Anyway, we
Musk.
no, Elon Musk is completely. I think he's
Okay,
lunatic.
that's another
I
story.
just
Yeah.
already. This is a lunatic. This is another one who he really investing a lot on
Oh, I see.
the
Okay.
cancer. They investing a lot.
Yes.
So people was coming with, oh, he's making chips to control us, to putting under our skin, the government to watching you. They have forgot because they are already watched by the Big Brother. Yeah,
Right.
you got different names.
Yes.
You go on the road and you'll be watched by the camera, but that's not safety for you because as a human being, if somebody will
Right.
coming to attack you or to steal from you, how do you find the
Right.
identity? They are all face clear, everything is you don't have that. Now,
Exactly.
our
Exactly.
technology what will do, and if they're putting on that CCTV camera, whatever it will be, it's simple or anything that signal they know, oh, that person it is not recorded, so what happened
Right.
to him? But that another person who is being kidnapped, it is recorded. We know every single step where that person is, and they will be
Okay.
tracking straight pinpointed. The police will be straight. So this is what we're talking about, the human side.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
technology, it's so big.
So,
I have a friend of mine who is a medical, he's in a medical science as well, and he said to me, I would like your technology to work with us with the hospital. And how he wants it. He wants it, I will tell you very simple. He wants us to have a hospital, so with multi offices around the world, to bring doctors, to connect doctor specialist with the specialist doctor, to have a direct in contact with any patients for
Okay.
surgeries, for
Okay.
uh,
There's a name. I'm going to give you a name. It's
yeah.
called World Care. Are you familiar with that name, World Care?
I think I may heard that.
Okay. So in Boston is their head office, but he's from the UAE, the owner. They have a world network, and this is what you're talking about, but it wouldn't be what you would bring a huge value. He's got a network of doctors, hospital facilities that people that can afford the service will buy. It's called second opinion, but it's also second cares, everything else. And he's a network. He would be a prime candidate, very wealthy man from the UAE, I think, or Abu Dhabi, anyways, Abu Dhabi, whatever. And I've used their service. Okay.
Okay.
So I know how good it is. And I will tell you that would be a prime one because they could expand their network so much further than what he is because he's limited right now by bricks and mortar and all kinds of things where you could have that single connectivity there. But if you write World Care down, I'll try and find out who the guy's name is. It's been a few years since I've touched base with him. But I understand exactly what you're saying about that. Global healthcare. Everything will be global now, right? It'll be
This is
truly
why,
global.
and this is why we want you to be with us because we would like to bring in you for the global as well
Yeah,
to
and
work with us.
I understand that. Yeah. Um, so okay, so I'll tell you what. Why don't we do this? First of all, if you wouldn't mind, as soon as this renders and you could send me over the transcript, I'd appreciate, or the thing. I'm going to pull it out, the transcript out. I'm going to look. I'm going to again slice and dice it up so I do it in the segments. Right now, what I understand is we're there as far as the backbone, and we're talking about the data, right? That's what
Yeah,
our part in this is the data.
absolutely.
So I did ask Terry about the data as it relates to your company, because although every country, every entity will be have their own security and their own data, I do say that, in a global world where there are the world courts for whatever, right? Like in Belgium and all those, they don't rely on the Ukraine telling us from their portal what they did. So you're going to have some kind of backdoor, as Terry put it, but not a backdoor so that people are fearful of backdoors,
No.
but some way of being able to step up and provide the irrefutable evidence in a benign way, right? And that's the one thing for us to even contemplate this is how is that going to be? Where is your backdoor and what kind of data are you able to provide? And where's it going to be stored? Is that going to be up in the in behind the moon there in one of the data centers, or like whatever? That's the kind of questions engineers are going to want to know, right?
So
So
the data, like you say, the Ukraine cannot provide anything. You know what they do and how they do. Okay, we
right,
see just what we see simple over here, or what they
yes,
send, or the military have sent it, or
right,
okay, on the war situation, what is there to to have data? It is not really easy ask. To have it because all the data over there is just what the people are doing at the moment with the mobile phones and everything. It is going through the mobile phones, through the satellites. And where the Russian people do see it a lot, they're laughing
all right,
about it.
yeah,
Okay, because they have hackers.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
and the hackers are they employ hackers for that
sure,
specific data, and they will see absolutely everything. Now with our data, because we have the pipeline to going through our line. And then
yeah,
where is this will be stored, it is the people what they will working with us. It will be like you have the entire data, but in the same time, like you say, you want to have a back door.
yes,
That's we don't have a back door,
yeah, yeah.
but we will have a back door when somebody open it from us from inside,
So they open it and then you can go in.
and
Okay.
then you can go through it together with me or you, because you're the specialist, you can go through, and then you have that. When that's finished, that will be closed. It's not our interest. It's not our to check on what they want, what they don't want us to see. That will be just specifically from that to simple going in. It's like the military is like the MOD. I will say just a very small thing. The king just arrived. I saw him. I shook hand, giving him a cup of tea, and out. And he's gone to a different. That was the data over there. This is what I want to see. Okay, you don't want to see anything else. Or he came in to see the Eagle Eye. How is the Eagle Eye looking like? It's an helicopter, unmanned helicopter with some of the technology. We will try now. Actually, I contact myself, the Ministry of Defense. We got the technology. I gave them the explanation what they losing it, and we have it here. So I'm waiting just for him response now to have it. It's been sent a week ago. Send the letter to the Prime Minister, number 10. It has been accepted. Got a letter from the Donald Trump as well, so that's no problem. What we say it when we provide this technology to any single company, whatever question they can throw to us, they will receive the right answer. I know it is not an easy task, but when you stay and looking already or everything what is going, I will just give you an example. If you're looking at the Abu Dhabi, it's actually His Royal Highness Prince. He just put it today. I'm working now. I'm open my door with the AI completely for the country,
Wow.
and you know
That's
that because they signed uh, a multi billions. I can't say that
yeah, I agree.
billions contract with United States.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so they opened the door.
I didn't know it was consummated, but I knew it was coming. So, or heard
Well,
it was coming.
he is very very happy. He put it today up, and I attached it because I received the email. Is going to be put up. I attached it as well with them, and I say thank you very much. We will be called to go and sit down the table and what projects we will bring into his country. I don't mind as long I'm bringing security for the country. As long I'm working, and I have somebody secure like you. Gordon and Andrew and anybody else who you have, I will be absolutely delighted. And you know why?
Okay.
Because you're a family man, because you have grandchildren, and this is the future. If we don't protect the future, nobody else will be doing. And because the technology is advancing daily, but into a speed
Oh, it's crazy.
unbelievable, because from today to the next morning, something new came up.
Yeah, and that's the problem why ransomware and hackers are winning because
Absolutely.
as the old saying goes, they only have to be right once. Organizations, countries have to be right every time. So, and with the AI and soon to be quantum, it's going to get worse.
It will
So,
go on worse. This is why we bring the security of everything, and this is what we say: every single, every single company, every single country, every single people will want to be safe. And how they will
yes,
want to be safe? They want to be safe with their money. They want to be safe with their life. They want to be safe on the road. They want to be safe on the hospital. They want to be safe in their country, not to be bombarded or attacked. Other countries are very poor. But
yes,
through our work, by bringing this technology
you can
and
bring them
by
in.
investing in it, we will be reinvesting to make that country to work better by bringing jobs to them. If it's necessary to build up universities for people to study it, that's so important. People keep forget it. We will not be
People,
here forever,
no,
but the
people want
future,
peace of mind. Nobody has peace of mind
no,
today.
no,
Right? Whether it's, and as I tell people, religion, financial, government, there's no peace of mind anywhere right now. This is the problem. And it happened long before COVID, but COVID exasperated it. And then the wars, and then this, and then that, and the prices have gone crazy for everybody on everything. People just want to take a breath and relax and enjoy whatever they can. It's not doesn't mean they have to be billionaires or millionaires. It's just they just want to enjoy their life.
a
And
normal
right now,
life.
people are not enjoying. So, okay, Mike, thank you for this conversation.
No,
I'll take the
thank you,
notes.
Gordon.
And if you have anything, you say you're putting together a video. I look forward to
Yes,
that.
yes, yeah.
But if you have anything on paper, even just a one page or a two page, or just from a high level, or I'm always better with pictures. So I look at diagrams and saying, okay, now I can see how it all connects. Anything you can provide under the NDA, no problem. And if it's too early, no problem.
No, this is actually I discussed with Terry, and I did want to discuss with you as well. How do you feel so far under our connection with you, and what do you think about bringing you up under our level as well to work with us? Because we would like to invite you. as a partner with us so you can see. So the first interview, what we will have, there will be with NATO. Okay, we will
Yes.
have the general, there will be professor university. I will invite you personal to attend and Andrew as well if you can, because that will be Terry. And I would like to explain to you who they are. This is a group of ex-military who working with NATO. They have a magazine for NATO. They have
Yes.
the programs from NATO, and they bringing, all the information and technology, the brand new technology. What they are, they got financing specifically to invest into the new technology. Okay,
Okay.
for
Okay.
data, for company who bringing something very powerful. Now they are very, very, very interested to say, like you say, I want my country to be safe, and the government will do that because they stopped lots of military. They don't have enough military. They are concerned about the country. They are concerned. Just look what's happened in Ukraine. How many people die with not reason? They are just they never have had anything to do with politics, because this is a very wrong situation in these days. You mentioned earlier politics, religion, money,
Yeah.
government.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
The
be
foundation of
mixed. They
society, the foundation.
shouldn't be
Yeah.
mixed together
No, no,
ever.
no, no.
And I
And
found this very, very upsetting, because when somebody is trying to use a religion to kill others,
yes,
that's no religion. If I will see a Catholic say, right, this is not good of that one, or this is, why are you entered to criticize? Religion for me, it is what I believe in what I believe, and there will never be change. And I am the person not to criticize what other been doing it, because it's not me to criticize what I'm doing. But if I'm trying to make good, then I can make good, because my later on, I don't know where I will be going, because I will be going in the trees, I will be going in the air, I will be going in heaven. I don't know where I will be going, because
yeah,
I cannot guarantee. I am not a saint. I always
no,
say that, I'm not a saint, but I came to an age what I see the situation was going on. I
right.
see what happened to our youngster. I see because
Oh,
they're losing their respect for themselves. I
yeah,
was with Sue just another day out with my wife, Sue, just for a walk, and I saw kids, probably they're about 5 years old. There was other tablets playing games in it. And I say to them, this is what is the problem. They will forget to write by hand.
it's all done. It's yeah, absolutely. My grandson right now has a problem with writing, but I mean he's brilliant in other things. But to write, to lose the basic skills. But you know what, Mike? I've always asked people. I said, look, when I went to school, okay, we didn't have calculators. We didn't even have slide rules. We had nothing. We had to figure out mathematics the old-fashioned way, and then came slide rules, and then came calculators. And now I go to the store for a coffee. I give them a $2 bill and the coffee costs $1.38. The power is off. They say, sorry, we can't serve you. We don't know how to give you change. No, but that's
It
where
is
it's
that
got
it
to.
is. Now,
That's just about that. I mean, the reading and the writing is even worse, right? So
something to make you laugh. I don't know if you can see it, but
okay,
I have
okay,
my
stop.
book,
Yeah,
writing book, and what I do when I'm finishing a meeting, I know it's just recording, but what I do, I'm writing into my book the information, the details what I have. Okay,
yeah,
because they are here. I know exactly what it is. Over there could be some mistakes, but I know my writing. I love my writing.
yes,
And of
yes,
course, we have a book now coming as well to let you know because about the technology. So I tried to speak yesterday with Terry. I say, well, we'll need to put it up because we will publish it, but later on, because how did we bring all this technology and for who is this technology? And we would like
yeah,
you to include you as well because it's just,
yeah.
I got if I will show you in the office, I have piles of all the paper, the work we have done, every single. We have people who are actually making a film. Um, the gentleman is in Dubai. I don't know his name. It is Morel something. So it's a friend of Terry, and he say, I would like to make a film about that.
Wow. Yeah. Well,
Because
no,
it is
he's definitely,
important. But
yeah,
it's not just that. Because Terry said to me, Mike, I am not after. Terry is not a younger person, and I'm not a younger person, but we
Neither am I.
want to help the humanity by bringing this technology. And neither Trump and neither anybody can say to us, no, you don't do that. Oh, yes, I can do that because this is our technology. This is the same. If you don't want it, doesn't matter. Go and stay there. You are powerful because you're a country, USA, but other country are not, and the other country are attacked. We don't want to
Yeah.
take too much examples from what happened in
No.
Iraq, do we?
Matter of fact, yeah,
So,
no,
so
absolutely, absolutely, Mike. I mean, yeah, everybody deserves the same level of safety and protection. Now, what
absolutely,
everybody does with it, I mean, you can only go so far to control, but at the end of the day, if everybody has the same base, then it will take the temperature down. It's when
absolutely.
somebody has a higher level that all of a sudden they beat their chest and
Well,
whatever. So,
they
Mike,
forget
yeah. Oh,
they
absolutely. Yeah,
they forget us being a human being. That's all.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I don't,
yeah.
and neither Terry, neither you.
Yeah,
We still have family around us, and I want that future to go happy and be relaxed, not having that heavy weight on the shoulder that you stay panic if something to happen and you don't know what do I do. So this is
right,
one of the big point. But yeah, yes,
right.
dear Gordon. So what I'm waiting and from you now, it's so what I will do when we finish this meeting, I will forward it to you the meeting.
Yes,
You have it, so you can look into it and you can share with Andrew. I will try to put the video on a cloud and I will try to share it
sure.
with you. I
Yeah,
got information. We got lots of information. We got lots of paper, to be honest with you.
please.
We normally, what I will do, I will just copy or take a photo, send it to you just to have a
Yeah,
look. And then next time, so what we want really to do is now just a very short. I suppose so, and I suggested that we should make all an NDA. You know, it's the trust, but we still have to sign a document between us that for security reason, for the
absolutely.
information, because I would like to open a little bit more with you. I would like Terry to open a bit more with you and with Andrew. We just
Oh,
need to have that
absolutely.
that
Yeah,
I think what I will do, I will speak with Terry probably tonight or tomorrow. I will
sure.
prepare the NDA. I will be sending via the email, just need to be signed. We will put in, you say, if he will be passing to his lawyer, then you will
Yeah.
happen probably with your lawyer, and we
What I,
can
what I,
carry on and open a bit more open
oh, absolutely,
about
absolutely.
everything. So,
I insist on that anyways. Everybody can then talk comfortably. What I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm trying to get a hold of Andrew now. If you give me the opportunity, I'll send you a note saying I've talked to Andrew. Because Andrew, as I mentioned on the thing, I would need a team. Obviously, one
oh,
person can't
absolutely.
do this. But Andrew, I would consider, I don't even know if he's interested or available to be a team. He would want to be a vendor, but I want to see where he wants to be. If he does want to become part of the team, that's good. And because right now we're separate, so you would need two separate NDAs.
Yeah, oh,
It's
absolutely.
possible that we could have one entity at some point here, and it's just under the one entity. But yeah, so let's keep work going forward. I'm very excited, and again, I mean this, very humbled that you would even think of me this way, but I appreciate it, Mike.
I do, and I told to Terry very much about that because it's just good when you actually now with us at the beginning to start. You already seeing it what we do. And
Yeah.
we would like to have somebody with us. Like Terry probably did mention to you, you may have to travel a bit with us.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
the meetings and the people what you're starting to meet, it's people, high ranking people, they want the security. So they will like to see people in person, and by coming us to
Oh,
coming in
absolutely.
to give them that key and to install, because of course there will be professional people who will be learning other people how to work it and what they have to do. We will need
Right.
to go over there. And I'll say another thing. If you coordinated in data, you could have actually a massive impact, not just for our company but for other companies who they will
Oh,
want to use it,
absolutely.
because
Yeah, and
that
we
will be
we
a
we should
guarantee.
probably and again, this is your company, but I'm thinking of you should probably treat them in different segments. You've got the country or the military as you did, you started, but I'm thinking then there's the private side. So let's call it that side and then the private side, right? Because the private side is a model that, yeah, there's a lot of money, there's a lot of involvement, but I wouldn't want the two to mix.
No,
to be honest with you. So
and we don't do
that's what
that.
we need to talk about. But therefore, we may, and I'm just throwing this out there, is that you've got the government side, the UN and all that, but maybe there's a separate entity that we're all part of as the go to market for private sector,
Yep.
right? Because you got to look at everybody as good as we all are. There's costs, there's expenses, but there's
Yeah.
also we want some kind of equity and revenue stream to our families,
Oh,
right? So
definitely. Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
but I think governments would probably want to see even what they call a Chinese firewall there, right? Somewhere. So, and that's again, this comes down to the corporate structure. That's the kind of stuff that we need to think about. At least if I'm only on the private side, no problem. I'll think about that private. But yeah, okay. So, Mike, thank you very, very much. I look forward to getting this tape, and then
Thank
I'll
you.
talk to Andrew, and then we'll set up a meeting. Okay.
Absolutely. That will be absolutely great. I'm looking forward to it again. I'm very
Thank you,
excited
Mike,
as well to have you. Lovely to speak with you.
and likewise.
And then, of course, you will receive details from me, information
Yeah.
with everything and another meeting because I have to organize them. I have to put everybody
Sure.
together. And yeah, so Gordon, it was a pleasure to meet you again with you today.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
thank you
And
for
likewise.
putting the questions, what is needed for you to be understood. And I'm looking forward to have the next meeting.
Perfect. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Have a great evening.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You too as well.
Bye
Bye
bye.
then.